Ja, ich bin jetzt hier bei Schecter mit Ami. First, a general question. A lot of guitar models you have in different versions, sometimes with 7, 8, up to 9 strings. Is that like a huge trend kind of thing?
Well, I mean, you know, at Schecter, our boss, Michael Cerevolo, is always trying to push the envelope. He always wants to be ahead of everybody. But I mean, 6, 7, and 8 string is pretty common throughout the bulk of our series. We always try to offer, for the most part, one of those in all of the series. 9 string, that's a brand new thing for us this year. We're pushing the limits with that, but it's a killer guitar. We've seen 1 million people playing it, and we just keep moving forward. You know, if it's something we think the public's going to want, it's fun to play, then we want to do it.
Are you selling more of these in the US, or is Europe catching up on this?
No, I think Europe's catching up. I think it's kind of consistent throughout the world, actually. I mean, obviously, you know, the US gets a jump on everything because of the NAMM show. We presented at NAMM, and we already have merchandise coming in, so we have a little bit of a head start on that. But no, I think Europe, you know, I study a lot of the, you know, what people are doing, and I think the rest of the world is kind of doing about the same what the US is doing.
Okay, let's have a look at some of the new models.
Sure, you got it. So this one right here is the Hellraiser Hybrid. Okay, it's brand new for 2014. And it's exactly, you know, as it's called. It's a hybrid of our very popular, for a very long time, Hellraiser. And then we came out with a guitar a few years ago called the Blackjack SLS, which was a little bit new for Schecter because of the neck, the thinness of the neck. So this is a hybrid of those 2 guitars. We basically meshed our 2 best guitars together into one. So this has the look of a Hellraiser. You know, it's got pretty much the same top. We added some cool stuff to it. We got carbon fiber binding on it, which is pretty cool. Instead of the typical, which we always use in the Hellraiser 8185 EMG, we're doing the 5766 Metalworks. So these things scream, they're warm. This has got a really warm, it's metal, it crunches, but it's got a nice warm tone to it, and the Metalworks, they look awesome. So that's one of the things about that. The neck, again, the cool thing about the neck is it's got a compound radius neck, which means it's thin to begin with, but it gets thinner the higher you go up. So the higher you go up, it just gets more and more comfortable the higher you go up. So you can shred up here, okay? And the other cool thing, hopefully I can show this to you, is it has a satin finish to the back of the neck. So you're not going to slide all over the place while you're playing it. I mean, this thing is designed to be wailed on. We're really excited about this. We've gotten a really killer reception so far. Yeah, so it's the Hellraiser Hybrid, available in 6-string, 6-string Floyd Rose, 7-string, 8-string, and then one other thing worth mentioning on the 7 and 8-string versions, it has a USA-made hip shot bridge. So that's another thing Schecter's doing a lot of this year, is offering that USA hip shot style bridge, which is a little bit different than the Tone Pros.
So this guitar looks like the guys in Slayer, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he plays in Slayer. This definitely has a Slayer look to it. This is the Gary Holt signature model. Gary's an awesome guitar player. This guitar is pretty much, it's pretty much the same V he's had for a few years now. We just changed the look of it. You know, Gary kind of likes the guitar the way it is, so we just kind of mixed up the look a little bit. EMG 8189R pickups. It's tappable. Floyd Rose 1000 bridge. Mahogany body, rosewood fretboard. This thing screams. Grover tuners. It's designed to be shredded on. So yeah, and once again, like the Mero, I like the simplicity of it. You know, it's designed for one tone for the most part, and that's it. Gary Holt signature model.
Damit kann man knattern, Leute. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.